South. But in the North, I realized because I'm from Chicago, I
Hmm.
realized that they tell our history from a standpoint of we came from the South, and in the South you couldn't get nothing done because the white man had their foot on your neck the whole time.
That's
And
insane because
you know,
in the South, you
yeah,
said more black explorers, right?
yeah, it's a lot of black business down here. Like the entrepreneur spirit down here is very, very strong. Like everybody is on the entrepreneur stuff. If you're not an entrepreneur, at least you working for somebody that's an entrepreneur.
Hmm.
They all former white people. I don't know what you mean by that. You specify. Somebody commented that, but yeah, I noticed that they tell the history as like the South versus the North,
Right.
and then they tell that the party switch. So they essentially tell you that yeah, the South was racist, but then no, they tell you essentially the South was cool, and then now they're racist, and the North is cool. But in reality, when people like Frederick Douglass and Booker T. Washington, when they would come from the South and from actual slavery, they
Right.
said they didn't actually experience racism in the South. They only experienced it when they came to the North. But
Hmm.
because of the propaganda that everybody was ingesting, they went to the North and tried to be like, actually segregated. Real life
Yeah, it is
segregated. Like
though. It
it's,
is.
but there's no laws for that. There's no laws for that. So they look at Jim Crow and be like, oh, it's state mandated segregation, but you living in Chicago, the most segregated city in the country.
Right.
It's kind of crazy. So when we think about our history, we think about the South. What's going on in America? What's going on, man? When we think about our history, we think about the South. What was going on in Chicago during Jim Crow? Does anybody look about that? Look around that? No.
That's very interesting. What? Because I honestly never even looked into that. What's happening in Chicago during Jim Crow?
Well, actual racism, actual discrimination,
Right.
because what was happening in the North was that's where the activists went to get like radicalized, like Martin Luther King. The Communist Party of America started in Chicago.
Yeah. That's insanity, man.
Like that's what's
And
going
that's
on
why
in
we still
Chicago.
are
That's
why
what's
we are
going on in the
today.
North.
Yep.
Right. So that's what was going on in Chicago is that they were actually like the battle between the North and the South wasn't simply about freeing the slaves. It
Right.
was freeing the slaves, and it was retaining Southern culture and opposing big government.
Hmm.
That's what it was about.
So
When you
wait a
come down
minute,
south, you
Chu.
see a don't tread on me.
Right. Now I got
Yeah,
this
don't tread on me means don't fuck with us.
right. I'm sorry. I was just he was kind of breaking up a little bit, but I heard you though.
Oh, I was no, yeah, my bad. Yeah, I was just saying that the North was actually like big government, state sanctioned. The North is actually what we think about the South, rather.
Right.
That the North is what we think about the South because we come up north and we get in this government sanctioned education telling us that the South is bad when in reality when black folks go down to the South they flourish,
Hmm.
because it's fewer restrictions, more entrepreneurial spirit, and it actually feels like America down here. Up north, that shit feels like
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Especially with the policies and stuff. So hold on. My chat is going
yeah,
crazy. My chat is going crazy right now, bro. We got because we got potential debaters, guys. If you want the call line to be open, please, we got to get those likes up to at least 50. We got Raw
yeah,
saying you voting to be a slave, bro. Elaborate on that, libtard. We got
right, right, right,
um
right, right. Yeah, please
Trump is
elaborate.
a rapist and his supporters are worse than that. Okay, elaborate. That's what I'm saying. And these are the people that call in and get cooked, by the way. Every single time, they can never tell me a real reason why they don't like Donald Trump. First of all, what? Uh,
Yeah, they don't have a real reason.
who are they? Who is this lady? What's her name? Jean Carroll or something like that? The lady that accused Trump of graping her or some stupid mess like that.
I think that's her.
Her
Yeah, yeah, I
Jean
think you're
Carroll,
right.
like, come on, bro. This is in the early what? She said this happened in the early '90s. Like
Right,
Donald Trump
bro.
isn't one of the
What
biggest
happened to
stars.
statute of limitations?
I don't
I
know,
thought that
man.
was a thing. I thought after a certain amount of time, you can't just pop up and say, "Hey, yeah, this happened." Like,
Right.
what is the statute of limitations for stuff like that?
Trump has been racist on multiple occasions. How? Telling Mexicans they need to go back to Mexico? What did
Telling
he say that was
illegal
racist? Let me
Mexicans they need to
know.
go back to Mexico.
I don't know, man.
That's a bot, bro. That dude's
We
stuck in the
we
matrix.
got to get those
Saying stuff
likes
like
up,
that,
guys.
that's like level one. Like if you still saying that in 2025, you have just been you watching too
You're a
much
bot.
news and you listening to too many black people, bro. Clearly, because these niggas been saying the same. Well, me and my wife, our joke is that black people are like 60 years in the past. They still fighting Jim Crow when it's
Right.
2025. That's why when you talk to them, they always tell you where they've been, never where they go. But why when you ask black people where they've been, they tell you where they're going, or it's the other way
Right.
around. It, when you talk about today, like what's going on today? Oh, they used to hang nigga. Like no, nigga, what's happening
Right
today?
now,
Well,
right.
in Jim Crow, no, nigga, what's happening today? What happened today is a nigga ran over a police officer that was innocent.
Yeah,
That's what happened today. What happened today is Carmelo Anthony stabbing a
there you
white kid
go.
in the chest for being in his tent and possibly even putting his hands on him. That's what's happening today. You niggas are worried about slavery.
Right.
Nigga, how long we been free? I ain't never been a slave. You ain't
Never.
never been a slave. Your mama ain't never been a slave. Your grandma ain't never been a slave. I knew my great grandma. She wasn't even a slave. So what is this slavery that we talking about?
Right. Mental
You niggas are
enslavement.
still living through Jim Crow, bro.
They're mental slaves, man. They
Yeah,
can't get out that
yeah, and
plantation.
that's that public school education, bro.
Yeah. So guys, we got honestly, guys, we got a lot of things to talk about. Chat, let's get those likes to 50. We need what, 30 to 40 likes more. We're talking about this cruise. 24 people was banned, majority of them being Negroes. We're talking about Rodney Henson running over a police for no reason. He happens to be an innocent cop just doing his job, and I believe he's retired, right? I thought he was retired or something
Yeah, I
like
think
that.
so. I think he was literally. They said he was like a just
Crossing
directing
guard.
traffic, bro,
Yeah, he
for a
was a
school
crossing
event.
guard. Yep.
Yeah, he was directing traffic for a school event or something. That's
That's
crazy.
crazy, bro.
That man was minding his business. Just think about the precedent. Think about the messages sent it.
Right.
As a police officer, you just mind your business. You retire. You like, I don't have to deal with the
Hmm.
shenanigans no more. I don't have to take criminals down. I'm just helping the kids. And you get murdered, premeditated murder by a black man simply for some shit that had nothing to do with you. Can you
Right.
imagine the psyche, the message, bro? Like that is crazy.
It's
That is
insane.
crazy as hell.
It's definitely insane. But that's like that's why I just truly, truly, truly believe that TDS is absolutely real. TDS is just real.
Yeah,
Now, I don't know how they accomplished this, but I believe it was media brainwashed. These people are literally, though. I'm not even joking when I say these people are literally getting brainwashed. You know, like how in the movies you got the squiggly eyes, and some people were
yeah,
brainwashed enough to actually want to kill Donald Trump. They actually want to
yeah,
kill this man, though, and these people are still not being held accountable when it comes to that. So that's another thing that I really want to
yeah.
talk about. But we they say the Menendez brothers. Are you familiar with them?
No,
That yeah. So I think they yeah, they killed their parents in 1989. Um,
damn.
yeah, it's a crazy story. And then they saying they're trying to turn Qatari 747 to Air Force. Wow, but it could cost $1 billion and take years. Experts say. Wow.
I'm not familiar with that, but I wanted to touch on what you just said, how the people were getting brainwashed, because that's
Uh,
quite literally what's going on. Um,
Absolutely.
you know, it's kind of like it's kind of interesting when you really look at like words and how we use words, and words have meaning. That's why the Democrats are attacking language. What's the number to call now? Let's join the conversation. Go to the conservatives page. Do you have it? Do
Oh
you
yeah.
have it?
I'm yeah. I gotta get we gotta get those likes up, guys. That's what I'm saying. We gotta get those likes up,
Yeah.
and
So
we will
go
open.
over. go over to Chicago Conservatives page and hit the like button, get those likes up to 50, and we can start the call-ins at 50. So
Yes, sir.
if you watching this, people that's watching my stream, please go over to his page, get the calls in. We can definitely chop it up. But yeah, so with the way we use words, when you think about television, we just say, oh, it's TV, television. But if you look at I've been really paying attention to words like prefixes, root words, and suffixes and stuff like that. When you look at a
Yeah,
vision,
television. Yep,
you know,
yep.
it's literally like it's designed for programming. I'm gonna watch my program, nigga. What? This is what old folks. We don't call it programs. We call them shows.
Right, right.
But they used to call them programs. It's literally programming,
Hmm.
literally from day one. Just because we able to see the propaganda now doesn't mean that we haven't been ingesting the propaganda for years. Like if you watch the old stuff, you can see just how far back it goes. Like
Right.
it's very subtle. There's a gay character here, or they hint towards this character being gay.
Hmm.
Now it's coming full revolution where they're doing remakes, and now the person's fully gay,
Gay or
or
black.
it's
Right.
fully
They're either gay
trans,
or
or
black.
or they even race swapping them.
Right.
Stuff like that. It's amazing,
so
bro.
so
Amazing.
we got a guy saying you're on the cop side of the George Floyd incident. Are you referring to Derek Chauvin? Because if that's the case, then yes, I am. Because
Look at my shirt, bro.
George Fentanyl. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, what that say? Oh, that say I can't read.
NYPD. I'm fed like a
Oh,
mug.
that's a NYPD. Shout out. Right. Shout out to
Nah,
the
I got this
cops.
shirt from my auntie.
Shout out
If
to
I
the
got this
cops,
shirt from my
man.
auntie. My auntie is a police officer, but they do football games and stuff. So it was like Chicago versus New York football teams. So I got
For
this shirt from
sure.
them.
So this one dude
But
said, go back. So Tristan
yeah.
Myers says, go back to Africa, right? So, chat, do you think this person voted or Kamala? Clearly, he's a hater, right? And I love reading comments like this because it just exposes these people more and more of how racist the Democrat Party truly is. This isn't a Republican telling me to go back to Africa. This is a Democrat. And now I know it's not really political. People gonna be bigots whether they, whether people like it or not. But this guy see
Yeah,
my
for sure.
Trump flag in the back, right? He telling me go
Yep.
back to Africa. Dude, this just shows you guys that the Democrats are racist as hell. They are absolutely racist, guys. Absolutely positively racist. Guys, please smash that like button. But Rodney Hinton, you said you wanted to talk about this a lot. In chat, if you guys want to give your opinion and stuff like that, please hit that like. But Rodney Hinton is just a piece of shit. He's an absolute piece of shit. And I don't even know why they started a GoFundMe on this guy. This dude is
Because
an
he's black.
absolute monster. He killed an innocent man while just patrolling the streets. Well, help patrol the streets, I should say. And this dude never needs to see the light of day again. His son, on the other, now his son was also a criminal. So his name was Ryan Hinton. The son was 18 years old, and he was a part of a carjacking. Are you familiar with that? He was a
Yeah.
part of a carjacking. Him and I believe it was either one or two other individuals were fleeing the scene.
Right.
So while Ryan was fleeing the scene, the cops saw him drop a gun, and he know that it was a gun because he heard the metal hit the floor, right?
Right.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
Ryan Hinton, the son, we're not talking about the dad. The dad is Rodney. The son picked up the gun and continued to run forward. And then the cop said he kind of turned his body a little bit, right? So when he turned his body, the cop had to use necessary force. Now, I'm not sure if his body was turned around or not. They kind of cut it off after that. But in my opinion, I think the cop made the right decision because if he has a firearm, because if I'm being honest, you can really shoot somebody like turning around. Like you can shoot somebody while facing back. If you have the right skills and if you're close enough,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, you can do it. It don't take nothing but your
Right.
finger. So the thing is this, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, we have to start holding these people accountable. Because now you see people who's supporting this Rodney Hinton guy, the father, who took it upon himself to I should say, avenge his
Yeah,
son.
avenge.
And this is absolutely stupid. I don't know what these people were thinking. Do you want to watch this video real quick?
Yeah, but let me say real quick. I want to note that when you do stuff like this, they say wherever he was at is an open carry state. Okay, fine, but you can't. You don't have a claim to like open carry or have possession of a firearm in the middle of a crime. All that shit goes out the window when you're committing a crime. Just like with the Carmelo Anthony situation. Yeah, yeah, he can have a knife. It was like, yeah, it's self defense. No, no, no. They were saying that it's self defense because the kid put his hands on him, but he was committing a crime, bringing a fucking knife to a school event.
He was actually
That's
committing.
like you can't do that.
Right, and I'll even give you one even better. He was committing a crime, trespassing in the like to begin with. You have no business being there.
Trespassing, hitching a weapon, running from the scene. Like,
Right.
bruh,
You
you
have
you
no
don't get
business
a
being
pass
there.
when you
Right.
commit a crime. And
Right.
these kids were committing Grand Theft Auto. They were driving around in a stolen vehicle. That and this is what blow my mind about niggas, bro.
That
Because
wasn't
we
even from the
all know
state
how
though.
niggas get down. We
Right.
call them steamers. They're called steamers. They
Right.
call them steamers, bro. That's a stolen car that you do hits out of. They had a stolen car and they had guns, nigga. That's a steamer. So why the fact that y'all acting stupid is beyond me, bro. This
Right.
why we don't listen to y'all, bro. We not listening. Y'all niggas, you can't play with us. This is why they hate black conservatives because we know how you niggas is.
Man, I'm telling you,
I grew
because
up
we've
in the
been there.
South Side of
Right. They
Chicago, bro.
right. They can't get. They
My
don't.
homies used to hit cars. I've been
Right.
around niggas doing licks. Like, bro, you're not finna sit here and lie to me. See, they
Right.
they be pulling this stuff with the white people because the white folks ain't around and they don't know how y'all get down. I know how y'all get down. You niggas need to be held accountable. You niggas need to go to jail.
Right. Jail
My homie's in
immediately.
jail. Well, he not my homie, but this dude I used to kick it with in high school, he's in jail for a very long time. When I was with him, this nigga used to walk down the street just pulling on car door handles. Check him out. He
Right.
brought a gun to school, a loaded gun to school, and I was like, "Damn, bro, you really bringing a gun to school?"
Like
Yeah, get
why?
nice in it. Nigga, what? That nigga's in jail because he was robbing people and making them strip down in Pillows Hills.
Come
I'm
on,
like,
bro.
I'm like, Yaki. Remember I was telling you about Yaki? I'm like, Yaki, this nigga is a menace. He needs to go to jail. He crashed a car on Lakeshore Drive and damn near jumped the curb and put the car in the ocean, in the lake.
Oh my God.
I know this dude personally, bro. But everybody's cool. Oh, that's just Yaki. You know, Yaki's just being Yaki. This
What
nigga
the
needs to
hell
be in
does that
jail.
mean? Yaki just being Yaki. Guys, let's get
That's what
those
I'm
lights
saying,
up.
bro. And we knew he was a
But
little
what?
retarded. But these niggas, because they black and they reminded with somebody they know, they willing to make these excuses. That's why they getting over on white people. White people
Yep.
don't know the details. I know the details. I know you niggas full of shit. Y'all are full of shit.
Yeah.
That don't fly with me, bro.
Yeah, man. And then it's like you said, they hate us black conservatives. Even people in my chat right now, right? They hate us because they know what we're saying is right. And if we wasn't saying anything right, they would be kissing our ass right now. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
But that's just what it comes down to, it, man. When you're a black conservative in America, bro, like you tell the truth, you say the problems in the black community. They say, "Oh, you being an Uncle Tom, you being this, you being
Literally.
that," and it's like, dude, I'm being Uncle Tom because I want my city, my neighborhood, my area to be safe. This is why don't nobody want to live around black people. You feel what I'm saying? They don't
Literally.
want to live around black folks because
And
they know they're violent.
you're absolutely right because people don't want to live. People don't have an issue with black people themselves. They have an issue with niggas. Black people cover for niggas, so you gotta throw them
Right,
all away. Throw all
right,
them niggas away.
right. They just as niggatry as the ones they covering for.
We got
Absolutely.
Zaza tuning in,
Oh, okay. What's going on, Zaza?
Hey,
What's
coming through
going
loud.
no
on?
here, no speak.
Coming through loud and
But I'm
clear.
hearing y'all conversation. I'm liking it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's, just to
Yes.
co-sign of what he just said. Listen, Black people need to stop identifying with blackness. That's the bottom line. Racial idolatry is the nucleus of the issues in our community, and a lot of people don't want to admit that. Most people hate us for saying that, but it's the bottom line. Y'all just perpetually identifying as black, no matter how demonic it is, and it's like what? So because people is black, you gonna defend them?
Yep.
Somebody could
Right.
kill a cop. Somebody
Stab
could
a kid.
kill a baby, right? Stab a kid, whatever.
Right. They say
It's fine because slavery. What?
right. They say stupid shit like they not like us. Like, I know these white folks was sitting here at this Super Bowl. Like, who the hell really wants to be y'all? When it really boils down to it, we have the highest incarceration rates. Like, when it comes down to violent crimes in America, black men do majority of the violent crimes.
Majority.
When it comes to
all violent crimes.
Right. When it comes to abortions, who leads in that? Black women. When it comes down to
Black women.
right, when it comes down to reading efficiency, math efficiency, like just the common things that kids need to know in school, black kids are doing the worst, you know? It's crazy.
We lost them.
Oh man, can y'all hear me? Dang it.
Now
Yes,
we can.
we
He
can
broke
hear
up
you
a
now.
lot.
Okay, yeah, my bad. I was saying, yeah, even when it comes down to the children, the reading proficiency, math, science, black kids do the worst, you know?
Zero.
Do
These kids
the
cannot
worst.
read, cannot write, cannot talk, cannot speak, cannot memorize, cannot comprehend English.
Can't count,
It's like,
can't
why are you
use
here?
Critical thinking, context clues.
Right.
Nothing.
Bro.
Critical thinking
what?
is zero.
What? But they know how to shoot a nigga. They know
Right.
how to
Yeah.
rob
You know
a
all
nigga.
these lyrics though.
They know every rap lyric,
Credit
right?
card number.
Right.
They know how to.
Y'all know how to steal somebody's Kia though.
Y'all
Right.
know how to use your fucking
We're
phone
putting
charger
our
to
critical
steal a
thinking to
car,
the wrong
though.
purposes. We're using
Yeah.
our critical thinking incorrectly.
Hey,
Guys.
can I say this,
Really?
Chew? Ain't nothing smarter than a nigga in jail, bro. There's nothing more smarter than a nigga in jail.
All
I'm
of a
telling
sudden,
you.
all of a sudden, all these niggas
He can
are
have this
entrepreneurs
pen.
in jail. You niggas know how to do everything. You niggas are in
Bro.
y'all can do everything.
Bro can have this
All
pen.
the skills coming out.
That's the
In
thing,
prison.
bro. I know these people are not dumb. Bro,
Not at all.
black people are not dumb. They may be
Right.
ignorant to certain shit. I give you that. But
They're using
not
their powers for
dumb.
evil.
These niggas
No.
are not dumb. To be able to find loopholes in this sophisticated society is pretty remarkable, if you ask me.
Yeah.
To find out, these kids found out you could use a fucking phone charger to steal a car.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that was
Send him to
possible.
Harvard. Send him to Harvard.
That's how
Seriously,
they-
though.
What's this nigga's IQ? This nigga has a high
this
IQ
white
and is
dude-
using it for malicious
Bro,
purposes.
this
Oh my
white
god.
kid- this white
These
dude
niggas are
went-
evil villains.
I'm telling you,
white
man.
dude went to the hood and literally like found out these kids were popping the key fob or the key ignition, like the frame off the key ignition, and put a iPhone charger in the key ignition, turn it, and you can start the car. That's how they stealing kids. Just use a regular phone charger.
Now, my
Any
question
drop.
is, why are you niggas not using this genetic intellectualism that y'all have in Africa? Why is Africa a third world continent? What's going on? You niggas
Because
are
they
using
run
our
out.
powers for evil.
They running out the white folks, man. They don't want to modernize their civilization.
At all. They love the
Yeah,
tribal
because
wilderness.
they think about modernization. They think about white people.
Right.
So they
Literally.
reject
Guys-
It's like, bro, we're trying to bring you. That's literally what it is. Because when you think about it, the white folks really was the real evangelicals that was really spreading Christianity across the world. So
Mhm.
that's why they really rejected the modernized society and the civilized Christian moral society. That's why they act like animals, because they rejected whiteness. They associate Christ
Yeah.
with white. They
And
think
for,
Right.
everything that's
Christ
just
was white
positive
man.
is associated with whiteness, therefore
Yeah.
evil.
They think Christ was white. Like,
That don't even make sense, man.
what? That don't even make sense, bro.
Right.
Did you see Sinners? Did you see Sinners?
No, I did not. I know it's one of those bliggity black
listen.
ass.
Bless your heart.
Yeah, the
Man.
whole theme of the movie was basically Christianity equals white, which equals bad.
Okay.
I'm just
Yeah.
like-
Voodoo works, by the way.
Yeah,
That's-
voodoo
that's-
equals
Yeah,
good.
clearly it worked with us.
Doesn't work.
Yeah, so guys, we almost there. We halfway there to open up the call line, guys. You guys gotta smash that like button. We got Zaza in the building now. We gonna react to this little video when it comes to Rodney Hinton and his crazy actions. I believe the guy name was Larry Henderson, the one that he killed, the off-duty officer or the retired one. So let's see, guys.
Of excessive use of
And let me know if it's choppy. If it is, I can just pull up an article.
Okay.
physical abuse, and intimidation. This is what Rodney Hinton Jr. is claiming in a new federal lawsuit against Cincinnati police and other members of law enforcement. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Brett Bagansky. WCPO 9 News reporter Connor Steffen shows you why Rodney Hinton thinks he violated his civil rights.
In the lawsuit, Rodney Hinton Jr. claims this scene at his arraignment and this scene during his bond hearing amounted to a coordinated effort by law enforcement to intimidate him.
Now look at this dude's face. This dude got scars all on his face.
Hey, that nigga now. I got the rope right here. He don't look like he needs to be on civilized territory. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Like this dude don't have a care in the world. And it's the same thing with this Carmelo Anthony kid. Like, these people have no emotion in their eyes, bro. They don't even care about what they
did. These who are looking at the mugshot have zero discernment whatsoever. Because I looks crazy as hell to me. His eyes, I can see it in his eyes. He's angry.
Always in the eyes.
Yeah. He has.
You can tell a nigga gay from his eyes. It's all in the eyes, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all in the eyes.
Same thing with Rodney. Right? His face looking a little crazy.
Yeah, man, he looks insane.
Underbite.
This guy, he doesn't look like he regretted. He looked like he looked like ready to take it on the chin.
Run and find out. I'll do it again.
But
right.
All I'm seeing on social media is these people praising this guy. They're like, oh, he in a room full of 40, 50 cops.
How are you?
10 toes.
So people,
that nigga is gonna get the electric chair.
So Bros Epic says,
hang that nigga now.
They're saying, how are you black and support Trump? Oh, because I'm smart and you're dumb?
Because I'm black and I support Trump.
Because I'm not. Wait a minute. So wait a minute. So wait a minute. This person thinks that all because I'm black, I'm supposed to vote for Donald Trump. So you believe what Joe Biden said? You believe what Joe Biden said when he said, "Oh, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black." That's basically what I'm hearing from these people.
Yep. You told me
you're a joke. You're stupid. You're stupid. You think I'm supposed to vote for?
As a black person, I'm incapable of voting a certain way. Nigga, am I a slave?
They're slow.
Yes.
They're slow. Right, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so that's what I'm like. I ain't black then. You ain't black. Of course, I'm not black then. Well, let's continue.
Yeah. Yep.
It's crazy.
He was walking out and how the whole precinct seemed to be in the courtroom.
We spoke with Antoinette Holloway. She isn't a licensed attorney, but filed
guys, let's get those likes up, guys. Let's get those likes up. We need 50 likes to open up the call line, guys.
We don't know what was going on.
This is a conservative stream. Let's go.
Who is accused of intentionally
we need 50 likes, ladies and gentlemen. 50 likes.
Says his civil rights were violated during his May 2nd arrest. He also claims officers used excessive force, resulting in visible injuries. We reached out to Cincinnati police and the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office about the lawsuit.
Please.
Yep, I got you.
So this nigga is using prior arrests where he feel like his civil rights were violated. So,
God.
all he's doing is advocating the case for fucking first-degree murder.
Basically,
you're showing that this shit is premeditated.
Yeah,
you're saying
man.
that you held it, bro. You already had animosity because your rights were violated. Then your son's rights were violated. So we're supposed to say, oh well, all is well. You know, it's just they've been fucking him over for a while. It's just.
Right.
This nigga's gonna get the chair, bro.
Man, oh yeah, for sure. That's what black folks don't hop in front and try to support. But this dude is such a moron. I don't know if this is a chick or a dude or a trans. I don't know what the hell this thing is. But they're saying damn well most Trump supporters are racist. Prove that. I've been to how many Trump? I've been to Trump rallies. I've been to the RNC. There were black people there as well. I've been to many Republican conventions and things like that. These people are not racist. And I would rather be called an N-word than a gun to my head and get my brains blown out by a Negro. Okay, so you can call me
this guy in your comment what this guy in comment doesn't understand is that as a grown man, we don't give a fuck about words. We don't care about sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt. I thought, didn't your parents teach you that words don't control you? Didn't your parents teach you that people can say what they want as long as they don't put their hands on you?
Exactly.
Did your parents teach you that? Or maybe you didn't have your dad to teach you that.
No, they didn't teach
but
me
see, the thing is, as a grown man, I'm not offended by words. I'm not offended by what somebody thinks about me. Okay, they call me nigga, so what?
At all.
Who cares? Who cares?
Why would I
they
care?
fix my face. Okay, who cares, bro? But all I know is don't touch me, don't touch my wife. It's gonna be all
there
good.
you go.
Period.
So then they responded.
These niggas worried about words. That's so gay.
So then they responded.
So
And then this idiot responds and say conservatives all act the same, even the black ones. Y'all so ignorant and choose to stay blind to the truth. This person's a racist, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's just be real here. First it was, oh, how you voted for Trump if you're black? You're ultimately saying that I owe the Democrats a vote. So that's already a red flag off the damn rip. You're a clown.
Huge one. Because I'm gonna vote what I want to vote for.
Right, and then you flip it and say, oh, conservatives all act the same, even the black ones. So here's the thing: are black people supposed to be conservative, or are they supposed to be liberal? Because to me, you're making it seem like we owe these people something when we don't.
Bro, that nigga just talking, bro. That nigga he's feeling like the kid said earlier. Like they only make comments when they feel convicted. They know what we saying is hitting them, so they gotta say something.
Right.
If we was just talking off the side of our ass, they wouldn't say nothing. These niggas stupid. They just go about their day. But they know what we saying is true, so they have to combat it.
I control you. Oh my god.
Right. White people accept me for who I am. I need your approval so much, white people. Please, guys. I don't want to be left in the shadows. Like, man, shut up, bro. And that was the problem when it came to Martin Luther King. Bro, fuck white people. Like, when it comes down to it, bro, like, I'm not saying it like that, but you don't see the polars like what we were saying earlier.
Fuck them. I mean, who cares?
Right. My whole life is not going to be based around whether or not white people like me or anything. I don't care. I don't care at all.
Seriously.
Who cares, bro?
I don't understand why these people feel like other groups or other ethnic groups don't get racially profiled and things like that. They kill more white people than black people, these police officers. What's wrong with you blacks?
Black people are the most racist towards every other race.
I'm telling you.
Ain't like a consensus in the black community that like Asians eat cats and dogs? Don't we all believe that?
Yeah, factual.
That's offensive to Asian people?
I actually just made that joke yesterday. That's crazy.
Because it's fucking funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
Who can, you don't see no Asian dude cry. I had a Filipino. I have a Filipino friend right now. Hey, look, that nigga look like he's straight out of communist China. Like I work with. That's my guy, bro. And I been cracking jokes to him about eating cats and dogs. He said, "I eat a cat. I eat a dog." I was like, "Are you serious?" He was like, "Yeah. I mean, why not?" He was like, "You never know what you do when you have to." And he was dead ass. But I was like, I respect it.
If only he was Haitian. If only he was Haitian, we could have used that in the election.
If he was Haitian, then I can't talk about it, right?
Right, because he's black. Right, man.
Get the hell out of here, bro.
Let's finish this video, guys. Hold on right quick. Let me just... Okay.
Spokespeople for both departments say they don't comment on pending legal cases.
Let's get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. We halfway there. We need 50 likes to open up the call line.
The Black Panther movement traveled to Cincinnati Monday, in part to visit Hinton Jr. He's being held without
bond. Let's get those likes up, guys. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Charges, including
Maurice, what's going on?
And felonious assault.
Like terrorists.
I'm telling you. Right. Why the
he's a terrorist.
God, okay.
Scary.
Thank you so much, Sliding Edge. Sliding
thank you.
Yep. Sliding Edge says, nice cut. I haven't rocked a flat top in 20 years. I don't have the hair for it anymore. Guys, my hair is braided. What the hell? My hair is braided, yo. Do I really look like my hair?
I thought you shaved it too.
Flat top's crazy.
Man, I know, right?
We got another
$2 super chat. Thank you so much, Dion. Appreciate
Thank you.
that. Yes, we are halfway there, man. Let's go. Well, we are over halfway there now. We need 24 more likes,
get them
guys.
likes up.
Get them
Hey,
likes
people
up.
that's watching this stream, go over to Chicago Conservative and get them likes up so we can take some calls.
Yes,
so we
sir.
Can body these niggas.
We
man.
still.
Come on.
That's what I'm saying. These damn clowns in the
What's the
comments, they're cowards. They would never call the show.
Right.
Now, when they call the show, they end up agreeing with me every time. Every time one of these freaking MAGA, every time one of these MAGA haters call the show, they end up agreeing with me in the end because these people are dumb. They can't debate.
Have you seen the Saturday Night Live skit where they had the MAGA supporter? They had Tom Hanks come on.
Yeah.
And he was posing as a MAGA. Did you notice that in that skit they always had the MAGA supporter, like he was saying shit that everybody agreed with, but because he was white, the only thing that they didn't like about him was that when the host came to shake his hand, Kenan Thompson, when he came to shake his hand, he I don't touch black people.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, you
I was like, right, he's racist.
Right.
So it's like, bro, that's propaganda. We have a lot
Gotta
more
stop
in
with
common
that.
with these white people. We all don't trust the government. We all can agree that there's something going on with our government. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Why can't y'all?
But Tom Hanks. But this is the
along?
thing, though. This is why people like Tom Hanks do what they do. This is why people like Cardi B, Beyonce. Think about the people who they are using, bro. These are people that have their finger wrapped around them. When it comes to Tom Hanks, this dude is, let's just be honest, this dude is an open pedo. This dude is a PDF file. This dude has been caught with children at.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, Tom Hanks is a
I didn't either.
open PDF though. He actually went to events with a Chinese girl, I think. Let me try to look this up. I think he was at an event with a little Chinese girl.
Whoa.
Oh, hell
Yeah, man. If I find this
Damn,
picture,
Woody, what you doing?
yeah, Woody trying to yeah, he ain't using that Woody right for sure. Hold on.
Stop.
Yeah, everybody know Tom Hanks is an open pedo.
Oh my god.
I
Yeah.
didn't know
I didn't know that shit. I
Yeah.
like Forrest Gump.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to look for it. But yeah, when it comes to Rodney Hendon, guys, I don't really know why they would make a give send go for this guy. Pretty sure it's almost
To get back at Shiloh.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
At this point.
But Shiloh
almost a
only
go.
was because of Carmelo Anthony though.
Carmelo.
There you go.
It's just one big game. One big game.
Yep. Hold on, let me play this real quick. Let's just finish this video.
Night to organize next steps in support of Hinton Jr. About 40 people showed up, including 24-year-old CJ Robinson.
It could be me next week, and I can only imagine if I was killed
Oh my
unjustly,
God.
what my parents would do.
Robinson says he wants police held accountable
So now
for
he
the
was
deadly
killed
shooting of
unjustly.
Hinton Jr.'s son, Brian Hinton.
Wow.
Prosecutors say Hinton Jr. watched body camera video of the incident hours before the crash that killed Henderson.
A sorry, a public statement, there needs to be some consequence.
Hinton Jr. could face the death penalty if he's convicted. In Cincinnati, Connor Steffen.
Whoa! Oh man, Zaza, you might have called it. They might really hang that.
Right, you can't just
Yeah.
you can't premeditated kill a cop, bro.
That's
You
crazy.
can't
And if he don't
do
get the
that.
death penalty, he don't wish he did because they finna fuck him up in jail.
Oh yeah, you seen all them cops surrounding him though? Come on, man.
Yeah,
They are not
they don't
playing.
take kindly to cop killers, bro. You can't do that shit.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Very radical.
And these people are thinking it's because the cops only look out for their own. Like, yeah, nigga, because they swore an oath. It's like a fraternity. You niggas y'all can understand the concept of a brotherhood when y'all go to college and y'all join Kappa Alpha
Literally.
Alpha or Omega Phi Omega, whatever the hell.
Q dog.
Dog. Y'all can understand that concept when y'all join college. But y'all can't understand that police officers look out for their own because they actually swear
Yeah.
they could lose their life behind
That's
this
an
shit.
actual
If
gang, though, and they would-
ain't locked. If they partner ain't locked in with them, they could lose their life
Mm-hmm.
easily.
For sure.
Can you imagine if you're a conservative?
Let's get
police
those
officer,
likes
you like,
up,
look, man,
guys.
you're
We
not taking
need
no
50
precautions.
likes.
You got a liberal
We
ass
almost at 30,
partner that's
guys.
like,
Come on, we
well,
need
he's
50
probably not
likes.
reaching for a gun, and y'all both get shot and
Thank
killed.
you, Miss Sharon.
It's like, bro, if your partner ain't willing to die for you, why is that your partner? Don't
50
you understand
likes.
that? They can't understand anything outside of race.
Yep.
Exactly.
That's why they're not Christian.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Now, when it comes down to why he did it, my thing is this, dude. Where was all this energy when your son was jacking cars? You feel what I'm saying? You put more energy. You put more energy into basically running over a innocent police officer than raising your son right to where he don't have to rob people for their cars with firearms with other degenerates. You know, like
Exactly.
what the hell is
He
really
clearly
going
had
on with this
temper.
dude?
It should have easily been in the household, belt to ass. It's just going wrong. It's
Handle
going
that.
on. Raise
Yeah.
that nigga right.
Handle
You
that.
niggas fail, and then all of a sudden it's somebody else's fault.
Right, the
Nah.
police. It's the police fault. Like, nah,
Yeah.
dude. You just sucked as a
You ain't
father.
innocent.
And I think that's
Yeah.
where his
Fail.
guilt really
And
lies.
you crashing out. You crashing out just simply shows just how bad you suffered as a father.
Right,
Yeah.
you're guilty.
Because you are just showing that you have no self-control. You are showing
Yep.
you
No
lack
emotional
discernment.
intelligence. No emotional intelligence
And
at
I was-
all.
I was telling Zaza this the other day. I was like, I pray that nothing happens to my brothers and nothing like that. But if I saw my brother acting an ass and deliberately provoking a police officer and threatening to attack a police officer and they shot his ass for it, they better not pull me on the stand. They better not pull me in no press conference. I'm gonna go up there and say, I'm sorry what happened. I love my brother to death, but that nigga was wrong.
Right.
He was wrong.
Yeah.
Like, I know I'm gonna be blackballed from every black cookout and everything because they're like, nah, nigga, you went off script. But in reality, it's like, bro, we need to be holding people accountable. We can't be letting this shit slide.
But not even just people though. We hold our fact. Like, listen, a lot of people worried about other people too much when all they need to do, like,
Yeah.
you know, like, have you ever like you played football before, right?
Uh-huh.
So look, I played running back, I played linebacker, I played cornerback, you know, things like that. Now everybody,
linebacker tough.
man, I love linebacker. I be cracking their ass, boy. But that's what I'm saying. Everybody in football, they have their own job. Once you try to do other people's job in football, that's where you fuck up at. That's what my coach told me.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? You block.
Exactly what they told us.
You block this way. You block that way. You hit the A gap. You make sure that, you know what I'm saying, it's enough space for him to hit the A gap. Quarterback, make sure you fake that, you know, that handoff, stuff like that. And if everybody do their job right, then it's success. All you got to do is worry about your own home.
And when everybody does their job, it makes it very clear to point out who didn't do their job.
Yeah, you go. Who messed up?
That's why you do your job.
There you go.
That you know exactly who messed up because he came through this guy. Okay, who man is that? Oh, that's your man.
Come on, guys. We almost at 30.
I'm trying to help him with his man because he was getting beat.
We need those likes up at 50, guys. Let's go.
See, that's the thing. We are only as strong as our weakest link.
There you go.
We learn this in football. You do your job. But I played linebacker and I played O-line in high school. I played linebacker in college, but I played O-line as well in high school. I played a lot of positions in high school because we got a small team. But I got to learn everybody's position because I had to play a lot of positions. I learned that with O-line, if your guy man blow past him, let it slide, bro.
Yeah.
Because it'll be way worse than if one guy blow through and blow the quarterback up. It's way worse when you try to stop both of them. They both run you over and you got two guys killing the quarterback. It's like, do your job.
Mm-hmm.
Do your job and let the other guy, let him take it on the chin. It'll make him better. Okay, right, I'm going to do better. But if you try to cover for him, y'all both going to take the L. It's as simple as that. Anybody that plays sports, I'm surprised people don't understand this.
Yeah, I never thought about this. But that actually makes a lot of sense. I never thought about how football or a sport is like, it's very obvious who is messing up because it's like a game plan, step by step. So somebody messed up. It's very apparent.
Everybody has a job. Everybody has a job. That's kind of And this is why, like, guys are supposed to know this because a lot of guys play sports. You know how this works.
Right.
It's not different, bro. That's why when you get your ass beat on the field and your coach stop crying. If he beat your ass, toughen up. Don't cry. Toughen up. Take it on the chin. Get better.
So we got an interesting comment. We got an interesting comment from this lady named Crystal, and she said they'll be crying when Trump deport them for no reason. So I'm going to be deported as an American citizen. When the hell did they start doing that?
Deported.
I am gonna be sad because I would hate to go to any other country besides America.
Oh my gosh!
Even if they
please don't send me to Africa. I don't want to go to Africa at all. I don't care where. I don't want to go.
Man,
and please don't send me to Haiti either. Please, I don't want to go over there with the people.
Man,
I'm not trying to get eaten.
Please don't do it.
For sure, bro.
First off, deported where?
Right.
Deported where?
I wasn't born in Africa, so I don't know where the hell.
I wasn't born in Africa
at all.
Talking about it's already happening. Then shut the hell up, dude. You're a damn troll. You're a damn troll.
Trolls love you, I see.
They love trolling me over there, bro.
What's the guy that ran over the cop? The cop. What's his name?
Oh, Rodney Hinton. Yeah. Yep. Let me see. I think it's another video here, but I think this is what I react to.
Where police shot.
Now look, guys. In this video, you can actually see the black supporters actually coming out to support this damn garbage. And don't take this the wrong way, Zaza, but it's majority black women. It's crazy.
Why would I be offended by being compared?
I know, I'm trolling, but this is crazy. You don't even see black men supporting this dude though. You see what I'm saying?
Nah, these women
every
gone
time,
haywire a long time ago.
Right, but that's what I'm saying though. Every time,
now I think about it, I have seen mostly black women supporting this.
Yeah, and the only men who watch it are us, and a lot get snapped out of it for some reason.
The men raised by single women and took on the women identity are also women.
So
it's just a bunch of
absolutely. These are the same dudes that get mad when you look at them too long. What you looking at, nigga? Oh, nigga, oh. Like, shut up. You sound like a girl.
Calm down.
Right.
What you looking at, nigga? Well, I ain't doing dots. Watch where you walking, nigga.
Right. Do it with the, wait a minute, I'm white.
I'm white.
Oh, that's what I would say next time.
That's me.
Shot and killed an armed 18-year-old, and then not even 24 hours later, get this, police say the victim's father intentionally drove into the deputy involved in his son's shooting. The deputy is dead.
Come on, guys. Let's get those likes up to 50, guys. We need to be at 50 at least so we get that algorithm up.
Case in Ohio. This is not only one issue of violence, but then a second follow-up issue.
Look, guys.
Yeah, Reed,
you give your opinion when you call into the show.
Ohio,
we don't see.
Son was killed
Let's
by
get those likes up to 50.
Now accused of killing. Hinton allegedly rammed his car into that officer.
Please let's get those likes up, guys. I really want to start the call-in show.
A 33-year veteran. Henderson was notably not involved in Hinton's son's death, but want to show you police body camera video of the terrifying moments before officers shot and
Crystal
killed
Knight, you just said Trump is going to deport legal people that were born here in America. You're not smart at all, though.
Morning, IT legends. Welcome to my vlog.
Like, you're not only not smart, you're brain dead, though.
Best way for our team.
You're actually brain dead.
Like,
you saying that American people can get deported, you're just retarded, bro. Like, there's no even talking. I'm actually not even talking to you. You're stupid.
I can't hear you, Bashan.
No, I was responding to this Crystal girl or trans or whatever it is. This person said, say something smart. And it's the same person that said legal people that was born here in America, Trump is going to deport. Like, bro, there's no talking to you, man. You're fried.
Say something smart.
Yeah.
You're fried.
Before Swan.
You're fried.
I'm not going to waste our time humoring your low IQ questions.
Talking about ICE has done it to illegal immigrants who committed crime who was here illegally. Dumbass. What is you, stupid?
Right. You say something smart. You
right.
like
You say something smart.
Right
You're dumb as hell. Like, get out my chat. Please get out my chat.
Crystal is proving why women shouldn't vote. And if you're a trans,
Literally.
then
if you're
still
trans,
just
I
don't know.
right.
You want the same energy.
Literally. How the hell are you gonna deport somebody who was born in America? If they're getting deported, then they weren't born here in America. They're probably overstayed their visa. They probably jumped over the border during the Biden administration. You know, like there are so many ways.
It seems like everybody got amnesia about Biden's administration for some reason.
Man, it's like, why do you guys protect? Like, even with the Ras Baraka guy, right? You know the mayor of Newark, Ras Baraka? This dude this dude got arrested, though. This dude got literally arrested because he was trying to basically break out some illegals in an ICE facility. They arrested his black ass, and I would have did the same thing because you're trespassing.
Nice.
What the hell are you doing? What are you doing? These people are rapists, murderers, and like these people. I'm sorry, I just gotta say this stat.
I'm gonna take him out.
Over 375,000 illegal immigrants here in America was either convicted or charged and haven't been to court yet of rape, some type of sexual assault or something like that, something violent when it comes to battery or assault, when it comes to stuff like that. Or this is over 375,000 undocumented people though, who are here for who have already been charged or have pending cases of murder and rape. This is crazy. This person could be next door to you for all we know. And it's real bad in Texas. I'm talking like bad as hell. Like if I was y'all, well, Trump back in office now, so that's great.
Bruh,
but if I was y'all,
when I was at my last job, there was a lot of Mexicans that worked there. There's a guy, Israel. He used to talk about how he always go back to visit Mexico with his family and stuff.
Yeah.
He said how like violent.
Let's get those likes up, guys.
He said it's like
we need 15 more,
like,
15 more likes.
I want to go back to the around the border because them people there are like criminals. He's like he's really like anti them niggas coming over here.
Right.
He lives here. He has a job. He got a family. He's from Mexico. He don't even want the niggas here.
Right.
Oh man, the border's depressing, man. It's just all type of.
So we got Patrick.
The people trying to sneak over here.
Right.
I'm gonna be back, guys. I gotta take the dog out.
Yep. So Patrick, another moron, says, so eliminate due process for those who did nothing? Dude, they did something when they crossed the border illegally. Are you dumb? Are you stupid? Were you dropped on your head?
Like, bro, and he's just showing how these people think. They think
you're stupid.
They're not looking from start to finish. They're starting halfway through. And then
exactly.
Like they're not looking at. They're just looking at. Oh, the police killed his son, so he got revenge on the police. They're not looking at this nigga premeditated murdered a police officer and his son having a gun in the middle of committing a crime or stealing somebody's car. You're not looking at the bigger picture. You're just looking at, oh, he's deporting illegals. It's like, no, nigga, he's deporting illegal. He's deporting citizens. No, he's deporting niggas that's been here and committing crime. Sending niggas back across the border. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Nigga, look at the bigger picture. Look at the whole picture. Why do y'all do that?
What do you mean it is the law? That is against the Constitution to harbor illegals. Bro, you're dumb.
Yes, bro.
Leave the chat, bro. You're dumb. You're dumb.
Leave the chat.
You're dumb as hell, bro. Just exit the chat. You're stupid. It is literally against the Constitution to harbor illegal aliens who have committed crimes, bro, in other countries. Are you stupid?
And mind you, coming over here illegally is a fucking crime.
There you go. Hey, 10 more likes.
That is the crime.
10 more likes.
The first crime.
10 more likes, guys. Let's go.
Come on,
10 more.
Bro. Come on with it, bro.
Come on, man. 10 more likes.
We need to cuss some niggas today.
Yeah, because this is crazy.
I'm sorry.
Come on, haters.
Today, but y'all just gotta be hot. I've been needing to come on live anyway. You see, I got my guy Pump. Got Lil Pump in the back. We come for the smoke today, bro.
Let's go.
Oh, she gone.
Shout out Lil Pump.
Smoke today. We not finna play with him.
We need 9 more, guys. Come on, don't be scared now. Don't be scared now. Nuh-uh, don't be scared now.
Conservative show, so we can start calling.
Don't be scared now, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be scared now.
Libtards in my area. What's going on in America? Say libtards in my area say it's not illegal on stolen land. This shit too. It's not stolen. It's conquered, nigga.
There you go.
Lost.
So if Genghis Khan conquered most of China, who get reparations from Genghis Khan? That's all I'm saying.
Bro. Like, come on.
Native Americans
y'all lost.
Right.
You niggas are losers. Okay, look, even if the white man came and stole us from Africa, oh well.
There you go.
Oh fucking well.
We're here now. We're in the best country. We're in the best country in the world. We're in the best country in the world, though. People,
I would never complain, bro.
Right.
Look, that's how you know it's God's plan. Because we sit there looking at it like, oh, the white man came and stole us, which is false. The white man came and stole us from Africa, and
we were sold
over here
by other Africans. There you go.
I'm gonna move you from these people who are oppressing you.
Preston Prez, stay right here, bro, and call the show. Once I drop that call line, stay right there where you at. Talking about some we goofy. Stay right there, bro.
God is the reason we here. God wanted us here, and I thank God every day for bringing me here.
I swear.
I don't even know the struggle. I don't know what it's like to be in a third world country. I don't even know and I love the fact that I had this opportunity to be born in America, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And you should too. Everybody should too. You niggas are sitting here crying with a silver spoon in your mouth.
People literally died to get here. That's why I'm like, look how many people died during Biden's administration trying to get to America.
No starvation.
They're stupid.
The most homeless and starving person in America is more well-fed than a nigga in India. Like, bro, y'all don't know what it's like to be starved. We've seen niggas in India. You can count them niggas' ribs and you can track their organs from outside, bro. Like, them niggas are really going through it. But
in the Middle East,
we got homeless people that can eat 5-star meals out of trash. Like, it's like you sitting there saying, "Oh, this is not how people should live." It's like, nigga, they living and we got fat homeless people. What the hell?
Right. How are you fat and homeless? That don't even make sense. That's actually a great point. You're not starving. 4 more likes, guys. Let's go. Bro. Let's play this video.
Get them likes up.
We need 4 more likes, guys.
It's not today.
4 more likes. Because I got some people in this chat. Today. I see this Crystal chick. What's this other dude? Preston. Come on with it. 4 more likes, ladies and gentlemen.
Make sure y'all hit that line, too.
Let's go. I know they're not going to call. If they do call, they're going to get cooked. Let's continue this video, though, while we get 4 more likes, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
Ryan Hinton was shot twice and killed by police. This happened on Thursday during a chase.
Yep, got you.
I hope you got time. I'm loving this live, by the way. I love this.
Yeah, we good. I'm good,
So in the video, they didn't show the whole video. You can, when you watch the whole body cam, you can see them chasing you can see the police chasing the kid, right?
Yeah.
And he drops the gun. And you can see, they even freeze frame it. You can see he dropped the gun. The gun is on the ground. He picked the gun back up and started running. And
absolutely.
You can't see the part where he turned and started shooting at the police officers. But we haven't got word that they shot him in the back. So if they didn't shoot him in the back, clearly he turned around, right? So in CBS, remember, this is also Commie News Network. They didn't show the kid. They didn't show the kid dropping the gun. They just show, they're chasing this innocent kid, and then boom, 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 they kill him, right?
Right.
Look at the details. Look at it for yourself. Stop listening to what people tell you. You are being led to hell, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You have to see for yourself. Please,
absolutely.
Bro. We laughing and we joking and we trolling and shit, but we really trying to let y'all know, like, bro, stop being dumb because you will not have no excuses on Judgment Day.
Absolutely.
On Judgment Day, there is no excuses.
Yo, hey, I think we have 50 likes, guys. But if you guys didn't like already, please like and subscribe. I'm going to have my moderator drop that number in the chat. But if you guys don't see the number, 217-486-7184, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into it. 217-486-7184. Let's go.
Definitely hit it.
Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's time. It is officially time. Right, let's hear some of these dumbass responses. Shout out Brooke. But let's continue, guys, while we wait on a caller. Because now they scared now.
So.
After officers had responded to a call about a stolen car.
Let's get those likes up. Come on, guys.
Hinton now being held without bond.
Okay, we have our first caller.
Oh, that
was fast.
Yeah, I told you they be. Yeah, they be on it. Hello, you're on the air. We're doing good. How about yourself, sir?
Doing good. Can you turn them up a little bit?
I'm alright.
Yeah.
Cool, I'm chilling. I've been watching in the chat versus with
It's kind of low. Okay, I can hear him now. Can you hear me, sir?
Alright. Oh, loud and clear. What you calling?
Okay.
It's a little better.
Okay. Can barely hear him, but.
Yeah, he's still low.
Yeah, can you speak up just a little bit, sir?
Hello.
Okay, that's way better. That's way better.
Was good.
That's better now.
Yeah, I got my headset
on. Oh yeah, it's the headset, bro. You probably gotta cause it sounds a little like you underwater or something.
Yeah, definitely low.
Okay, well, while we wait on that, guys, we're gonna wait on another caller. Yeah, the number is 217-486-7184, guys. 217-486-7184. Let's get right into it, guys. Get those likes and subscribes up. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why the hell that dude was so low.
Yeah,
my stuff was on.
He said he got a headset on.
Okay.
Yeah, work. Driver.
Hello, sir.
Hey, this better?
That's way better. That's way better.
You know what? These headsets, I never know. I wear my trucker headset during the day. People say they can hear me.
I said he was a
trucker. I got on my beat, and people say you can hear me loud and clear. I don't know.
Yep, I can hear you. True. Can you hear him a little bit?
Yeah, he's still just a little low, but we can hear him.
Okay.
This is crazy. Yeah, I got my beats in. Oh man, where do I start at? I had a conversation about Hinton today. Hinton, that's his name, right?
Hinton?
Yeah, Hinton.
Oh yeah, Rodney Hinton, yeah.
Yeah, and I asked this black dude. I said, hey, person's running from you, a gun falls from their person. The person picks the gun up. Would you give that person the benefit of the doubt, or would you shoot them in self-defense? And you know what I was told? Fuck you, coon. Harriet Tubman will be rolling over in her grave.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Amazing.
Shoot at cops all the time and don't get shot.
Wow.
Good job being a coon of the day. Good job.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way that nigga said that.
Amazing.
Yeah, this is nuts.
I promise you, I can send you the screenshot.
Oh, I believe you.
Yeah, I believe you, bro. Look at my chat.
These niggas not even trying no more.
And my response was, see, this is why people have black fatigue. I asked you a question.
Yep.
Okay.
Black fatigue.
Good response.
There you go.
Good response.
There you go.
I know you pissed off with that.
Right.
There you go.
I wanted to.
What do you mean black fatigue? You're black too.
Right.
No, I'm not.
And I responded, and you responded with emotional, and I don't deal with emotional beings.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
I know that's right.
And I said, look, if you respond back, cool, but I won't respond to you, and if you don't, it'll make both our lives better. But the logic in that is that the only reason why he got shot is because he's black. I'm like, the motherfucker dropped the gun.
He has a firearm. Thank you. He has a firearm.
While committing a crime, by the way.
There you go.
Stealing a car.
Yeah, just like George Floyd, who was using a counterfeit 20 that everybody seems to have forgotten about for some reason.
For sure.
Destroying a black man's job, because it was a black man who was going to get fired for him passing that fake quiz. But hey, you know what? Fuck it. You can take another nigga's job, but if he's white and take your life, then that's that. Oh man, where do I begin? I had so much shit that I wanted to say. You know what? Ask me a question. Because I got some perspective on the sentencing.
Hold on. I'm sorry, right quick, caller. Preston, we're on the call line right now. Can you calm down? What the hell is wrong with you? I'm sorry. Go ahead, caller.
He do not be playing with these trolls. He do not be playing with these.
Preston not gonna call. Yeah.
He ain't gonna call.
Come on, Preston.
I'm a former deputy sheriff, and luckily for me.
Oh, thank you for your service, man.
Thank you for the service.
Okay. He say,
Decorated combat Marine Corps veteran. You know. By the way, ladies, I'm single too. I've had 2 security clearances, so I've been vetted by the FBI, the CIA,
Okay, King.
Secret Service, the Department of Homeland Security.
That's impressive, man. That's an impressive sheet.
Hey, look, and the state of South Carolina. What I'm getting at, you ain't got my life is a whole fucking Freedom of Information Act request away. I've been fingerprinted every 5 years since I was 18. I am the safest person you're ever gonna date. So,
right.
I just want to put
all right now.
For sure.
Yeah. But,
they choose Pookie and Ray Ray though, the ones that commit the crimes.
Okay.
Like Ryan did, right? You feel me?
Man, yeah.
These 92% of black women don't know how to choose a man, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You know.
You might have to get another race. No shade.
The thing about me is, the only thing I eat 5 times a week, a home cooked meal. That's it. If that's
okay
for you, that seems like a hard demand. But I'm single and I've been vetted by Uncle Sam and the Department of Defense. I forgot to leave them off too. They just did a background check on me.
Okay.
As a deputy sheriff, I'm glad that I never experienced anything of this magnitude, because my rule of thumb always was be polite, be professional, but be ready to kill everybody who you come into contact with. So for me, I'm blessed because I'm left-handed. So when I approached the vehicle doing a traffic stop, working night shift, my weapon was already out of my holster behind my left thigh. So that way, if anybody tried to act right, I was one step closer with
all right now
with my draw, right? When
fuck around and find out.
When I first started, I made a mistake, and it was caught on dash cam. And I drew my weapon. I had no issues or anything, right? And I got my ass chewed by a supervisor.
Yeah, for sure.
Black supervisor, and we sat down and we talked, and he was like, "Hey, if a bullet would have flew from that gun and hit that person, you'd be doing 10 years behind bars for a civil rights violation." And that was the best advice.
Oh my God!
Once a year, I always text him and tell him, "Thank you for that advice." And what it did was it made me not be so trigger happy. You know, use my tongue, my words, which is the most powerful weapon that any officer has.
Right.
You're in control of a situation, and so he made me a better officer. But I did have people run from me, and I did have people try to fight me and stuff like that. So but if somebody was running from me and I saw a gun drop and they picked the gun back up, at that point, there is a reasonable articulation that I can justify for using that level of force.
So can I ask you a question?
Anything you want.
So
Actually,
the person that you drew the weapon on, or potentially almost drew the weapon on, were they? I hate to ask this, but what was their color, if you don't mind me asking? Was it the
he was a
usual
white dude.
suspect?
No, he was a white dude.
I was a white guy.
Killing
Okay,
He's gonna use
but
it
no,
for a second card.
because I love to ask this because I mean, even
I know what you mean.
because I just have to ask. But
It's important. It's important.
yeah,
It matters.
but he does make a great point, and then he is a good example of why black folks should not be scared of police officers. Well, some cops are bad. Don't get me wrong. There are some bad apples out there. But
for sure.
this man on the phone here, he sounds like a very genuine guy who respects the law. Nobody's perfect. But at the end of the day, it's
it's bad people in every single job. Like it's
for
bad.
sure.
It's bad people working at Jules. It's bad people working anywhere. It's bad people in general. They're bad workers. But let's not generalize an entire unit or career because they represent authority that y'all don't like. That's the bottom line when it comes to police.
That's
Y'all just hate authority.
Is that they don't like authority.
All right.
Because they're not used to authority because they didn't grow up with it in their house. They didn't grow up with a father, which is the ultimate authority.
No structure, no discipline, no structure or discipline.
Consequences.
Nothing.
And rules and actually getting your ass whooped for shit you did wrong. They're not used to that.
Can I provide a counterpoint to that? Because my father was in the household, him and my mom, shit happens, right? But when I became an adult, when I had my second daughter, at age of 27, we reconnected, and we was cool, and 6 months before he passed away, we got the relationship just right? So I was blessed that I got to have the good relationship with my father before he passed. No guilt, no nothing, right? My father wasn't around, right? So it was just mom, and she had to do her mom thing. My mom had this one rule for me, and this was her one thing that I knew that she was serious about. And her rule was, if your ass go to jail, I ain't bailing you out. You gonna sit there.
Hey.
W mom.
For sure.
She didn't need to do anything. Now she disciplined me, right, when it was needed. But she didn't have to go overboard because I knew that if I crossed that line, all my friends was gonna go home. And my black ass was gonna be sitting up there eating that thin ass bologna sandwich and that fucking little 6-ounce cup of damn pineapple juice.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah. So, and a bag of chips, not potato chips. They just say chips on them, yellow bag, right?
Right. So, okay. So we have to get some more callers in, sir. But is it anything that you want to say for the chat or to us? Last remarks.
First of all, thank y'all for having me on. Great thing. You also are to subscribe to everybody who was helping out with the live. And whenever be happy, be blessed, especially as a deployed combat veteran. If you think racism is bad, try spending a deployment overseas in Iraq and having people shoot at you who share your same skin tone, and at the same time they're trying to blow up shit and you seeing your friends die.
Right.
If you ain't going through that, shut the fuck up. Racism.
I know that's right, man. I know that's right. I know that's right, bro.
I second that.
That man had real problems.
Yeah. What's your name again, caller?
Bernard.
Bernard. Hey, W Bernard in the chat.
Yeah,
shout out to Bernard.
W Bernard, ladies and gentlemen. But thank you so much, Bernard. A lot of people must hear this, believe it or not, because black folks, it's just time for us to wake up, man. We have to get off that plantation. And I believe you're in the right direction when it comes to that. And if you can, sir, please inform these black folks. Like, I know you're doing the best you can, but please just don't give up.
I've been on this shit since Obama did Obamacare. That's what woke me up.
There you go. And 08. There you go.
09. Yeah. Hey, everybody, y'all have a good night. tonight. Bernard, former on
All right, you super dark.
Got you, man. Y'all check out his IG, guys. All right, let's get a hater in, because you guys already know. 217-486-7184, guys. I'm still waiting on these haters to call.
We want some static.
I really want some static, because y'all are so tough in these comments, but you guys do not want to call. This is crazy. But anyway, while we wait on another call, let's continue this video.
And police say, as well as his public defender, is saying that he had no felonies on his record. And his public defender also said this was an emotionally charged situation.
In his first court appearance this weekend, Rodney Hinton Jr. walked through a room packed with law enforcement officers. CBS's Lisa Rosner is tracking the latest developments for us tonight. Lisa.
The deputy killed has not been identified, but fellow law enforcement...
I'm about to hold on. Let me put this call in the chat so people won't will know what number to call. But yeah, man, wait till you guys see the black community supporting this garbage.
Man, I had a TikTok pulled up. Because this is they won't stop. They won't stop. They just they really think he's justified for his actions.
They don't think that. They just think that blackness rules everything. Even common sense, even what's right and what's wrong, because everybody knows what's right and wrong. It's just whether or not you want to acknowledge it.
Pretty much.
So, Crystal, you're still commenting in this comment section. No one tell him Trump wouldn't have let him rent out an apartment back in the 80s. Bro, black people had houses. What do you mean apartments? Black people had houses. Black people had legit mansions, bro, during slavery, bro. They used to make real houses back in the day.
Can Crystal call, please?
Hey, Crystal, call up. Crystal, did you actually do research on what you just said, or did you just
not at all?
Say that? You made it up.
We got Donovan Valentine saying Trump hates colored people. Explain that to me in a call.
Please call.
Okay, we have another caller. Hopefully this is a hater, guys. And make sure you guys...
Did you just call?
I believe so.
And that's my chat now. Is this the same Bernard?
Yeah, for sure.
Make sure you guys... Make sure you guys put your...
who y'all are.
Yep, make sure you guys put your last 4 digits in the chat too as well before you call in. Because I need to know who you are before you call. But hello, you are on the air. Oh, it's Preston. So what is it? What's going on?
Hi, Preston.
Nothing, man. I mean, I guess you'd consider. So.
Okay, so what is?
I hear you too.
Okay, so can you hear me, Preston?
Yeah, I can hear you all right, man.
Can you guys hear him?
It's kind of low, but
yeah, it's low.
It's doable.
Do you have any headphones in, Preston?
Yeah, I got my headphones in right now. I got my AirPods in.
Okay.
I can hear him.
I can hear him. Yeah. Okay. So what is your issue, Preston? Because you've been going wild in this chat. What's going on?
Yo, man, it's just because I feel like some of your points, you're talking about how Trump isn't racist or whatever, and he said stuff like Kung Flu. He said things about other minorities and stuff.
Like what? Tell me, Preston. What have Trump said that was racist?
Hey,
take a breath. Take a breath. Let's keep it civil, okay?
I'm listening.
Calling COVID Kung Flu. You don't think that has a little bit.
COVID came from a China lab. China, bro.
Oh my God!
Are you crazy?
It's
Preston, hold on, Preston. Preston. It is a known fact, okay, that this COVID-19 virus. What response to that?
I personally don't believe that it came from.
Where do you think it came from?
So where did it come from? That's a good question.
Just the same way all the other viruses come from. But you know what? Me and you just gonna
Africa?
Let's talk.
He's Africa.
That's where Ebola and stuff come from.
African lab. What the fuck?
Like Ebola.
I'm listening, Preston. I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
No, you're straight, man. But what do you think about, like, because me personally, I'm a federal worker, and that's one of the big reasons that I'm so anti-Trump, because he's cutting the federal workforce, and I know there's this stigma that him and Elon have, like, gone out in the public, it's like, oh, all federal workers are lazy, they need to be cut. Like, no, I think when I go to my job, I work hard.
Oh wait, hold on.
So wait a minute.
All federal workers?
Can I rebut that? Can I rebut that for a second? Now I also am a federal worker, right? What is one of the main policies? What is one of the main policies that Trump ran on? Do you work overtime?
Did I work? Oh yeah, but I mandated.
So you work overtime, correct?
Yeah.
So you do realize the money that you make on overtime was being taxed from 25 to 35% during the Biden administration? Hello?
But if you think about it, Biden actually did more for federal workers because
So wait, whoa. Did you hear what I just said?
Yeah, I heard what you just said.
So what did Trump? Hold on, you got to answer the question first. What did Trump run on? He ran on no tax on overtime, right? No tax on tips, no tax on overtime. Isn't that correct?
Federal workers. He hasn't actually, implemented this policy that he talks about where it's going to be no tax on overtime, but he has cut federal jobs.
What federal job did he cut?
Bro, what do you mean?
Can he hear me?
He said he had nothing to do with Project 2025, but he is following.
Oh my God.
Wow, I haven't heard Project 2025.
Oh my God. My God said Project 2025. Go ahead. Can you hear the co-host?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, he can hear you. Go ahead, Chu.
Okay. What's your name, caller?
Preston.
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 Okay. Preston. You said you're a federal worker. Are you still currently employed?
Yeah, I'm still in federal work, but only because I'm enrolled in Border Patrol now. Customs and Border Patrol.
Right. So you talk about Trump cutting these federal jobs, and then you say that Trump's cutting people that he quote unquote calls lazy, and then you follow up by saying that you're a pretty good worker, hence why you're still employed. Don't you think that just goes into what you said?
You can't make this up,
you're
bro.
A good worker, and you're still employed, so it seems like you are a good worker, right?
Literally cut federal jobs. Like he's trying to dismantle the Department of Education. He got rid of
the Department of Education sucks. Kids aren't learning anything. What do you mean, dude? Come on, Preston. Yeah. Look at the reading efficiency. Look at the math efficiency in America, especially when it comes to African Americans in America, bro. These kids aren't learning shit.
Okay. I'm so happy you brought that up because if you don't mind, I wanted to talk about this earlier. But let's talk about like systematic oppression because you may disagree.
Oh my God. No, let him finish. Let him finish. We respect opinions on this channel. Go ahead. I'm listening.
I want to bring it back. He's talking about systematic.
Systemic. I think you're a solid dude. I just think you're a little misguided. You may think the same about me. That's cool, but I'm down to hear your opinion if you're down to hear mine.
Well, I've debunked everything you said.
Preston, I like you. I like you, Preston.
Yeah, but like to me, when it's like when you come down, like you're like, oh, it's just slavery. It's not just slavery. If you think of slavery leading into Jim Crow, leading to the war on drugs, all of this has a ripple effect. Do you not agree? Like, think about the war on drugs.
Sir, we were better under Jim Crow. Do you not realize that? Now, hold on. I'm gonna assume you're a Caucasian male, right?
Yeah, I'm Caucasian.
Which is okay. I don't have a problem with that. Shout out to the white folks. Y'all know y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, what's up? But at the end of the day, dude, listen to what you're saying. You're saying Jim Crow. Like, dude, when you really think about it, who was really like in charge during the Jim Crow era? That would be Lyndon B. Johnson, dude. Who's a Democratic white man, by the way. You know what I'm saying? So when we put two and two together, who was really keeping black folks down? It was the government.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Lyndon B. Johnson followed up giving civil rights. after the assassination of
No. Majority of the listen, bro. Majority of the civil rights law that was signed by Republicans. That was signed by majority Republicans, bro, not Democrats.
Not a single Democrat voted on the Civil Rights Act.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I tell you what, man. You post the link in the chat, I'll read up on it.
This is whoa, bro. This is documented. This has been documented for decades. This has been documented for decades.
You can go to U.S.
Just ask ChatGPT right now. Ask it right now on the phone.
You can Google it right now.
I'm sure you have an iPhone. Ask Siri right now how many Democrats voted on the Civil Rights Bill of 1964. You will see that it says 0. So Lyndon B. Johnson did a performative act of making the Civil Rights Bill, but no Democrats actually supported that bill.
This is crazy. And do you know who the first legal slave owner was in America? That would be Anthony Johnson, who was a black man, by the way.
Anthony Johnson is a black man.
He's a black man, bro. He was the first.
Where is he from? He's from some black country.
Right.
Can I finish what I was saying though?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Just let me finish my thought before you come in and with the bros and I'll let you talk. You let me talk. Like that, okay? but
all good, man.
Things like slavery and whether you think it was better for the black community or not. Jim Crow, you have the Middle Passage, you have the war on drugs, and one of the big ripple effects from the war on drugs, because I'm hoping that we can all agree that the war on drugs was mainly targeted against black people. So a lot of black fathers were locked up from that, right?
It was mainly targeted against crackheads.
What happens when kids grow up without fathers, right? What do you think happens? I'm sure we can agree on this, right?
Well, ask him. He grew up without a father.
I grew up without my dad in the house, and I think I turned out pretty cool.
He did not resort to crack.
Yeah, but I resorted to Christ.
So hold on. Can I ask you something, Preston?
Yeah, go for it, man.
Do you have to be a firefighter to know what a fire is?
No, absolutely not.
So you can identify a fire just by seeing it, correct? So we can agree with that, right?
No, I can agree.
We can agree with that, right? So.
I do agree with that, but what I think you're failing to understand is that when kids grow up without fathers, like I said, I'm sure we can all agree they grow up undisciplined. Because I think we can agree that black schools are typically way worse than white schools. You know, like a school inside,
That's a very racist statement, by the way.
That is not a racist statement.
That is, bro. Sorry. Hold on, Preston.
Hey, yo, if y'all watching this video right now, go on over to Chicago Conservative page. Drop them likes, hit them calls.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Chu? I think we cut out a little bit.
Wow.
Yeah, he dropped out hard. Yeah, we can hear you now. He dropped out hard.
Okay, my bad. Yeah, the lore is crazy. I'm sorry, Preston. Repeat that. We kind of dropped out a little bit.
No, you're fine. But you're I feel like you're kind of contradicting yourself because you were saying earlier that black kids underperform in schools, that the Department of Education is broken.
But that's a fact, though. That's not how I feel. That's not how I feel. But that's not how I feel, though, Preston. That's a fact that black.
Are we gonna blame it on the kids themselves, or are we gonna blame it on?
No, we blame the parents. We blame the parents.
We blame the woman who allowed herself to become a single mom.
Hey, Preston, real quick. Can I ask you something?
Yes.
So can we agree that the government is kind of heavy-handed when they do stuff?
Yeah, and I think they're even more heavy-handed now with all these executive orders.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So the thing with defunding the public education is that he doesn't want it to be federally funded because the federal funding.
Let's get those likes up, guys. Let's get to at least 60.
I think we can both agree that with federal funding, there's a lot of executive acts that came in under Trump, Biden, and even Obama that not everybody agreed with. So the reason why he's defunding the federal education is because with these quote unquote strings attached, not only are the kids being let down as far as they're not being able to read or write on grade level, and sometimes not even school wide, they're also being indoctrinated with propaganda as far as LGBTQ indoctrination, even like civil rights indoctrination as far as like the North versus the South, Democrats versus Republicans.
Hold on. What? Can you repeat that? Can you repeat that, Preston?
I said you can make that argument from both sides because I grew up in Middle Tennessee. I also lived in South Florida. I lived there, in a city outside of Boston, and currently I live in Washington. And I was like, trust me, the schools in Tennessee are just as conservative in their values as Seattle is, leftist with their values. It's not just one way or the other.
Yeah, I agree with you, Preston. And both sides are starting to look very similar. I agree with you on that. But I'm saying, as when you have it at a federal level, it's too heavy-handed. So, do you think that the schools would be better run if there was more control on a local level?
Mm.
On a local, but how do you propose we do that?
By defunding the public education from the federal level.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so who's going to pay for it?
Who you think is going to pay for it?
Hold on.
Come on.
Hold on, Bashan. The schools are already being subsidized by the taxpayers in the area, correct?
Yeah, but if I'm understanding what you're saying correctly, you said they want to remove it from the federal level. So I'm assuming if we're removing it from the federal level, that means our federal tax dollars won't go towards the Department of Education.
Yeah, our federal dollars won't go, but that also means that our local, state, and city taxes will go. Not to mention that the money that we have within the community will go, and people even donate to the schools. If I know
donate,
now
right.
I know that because the federal is not taking my tax dollars to go towards the school, more money in our pockets.
There you go.
We actually be more inclined to donate to the schools that our kids are going to. We can be more. We can go to the city councils and say, hey, we don't want this to be happening. We don't want our kids to learn this. We could demand the curriculum for our kids, and we actually can have leverage because we are the ones paying for it. Versus where this is state, this is a federal legislation where we kind of got to do it. So it's like, well, fuck what the parents say about.
Let's get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get those likes up. Let's get to 65 to 70 likes, guys. We got 40 people in the chat. Let's get those likes up. Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay.
I can't hear him. You dropped out, Bashan.
Can you hear me now?
I'm
sorry about that.
Can you repeat that? Yeah, I can hear you now. Press, can you repeat that, please? You dropped out.
No. I just want you to repeat that last part because I didn't catch it because you cut out on my end.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was saying, with the with withholding the federal funds, do you think that parents being able to actually withhold, they have more freedom to negotiate with these school boards, considering that they're more inclined and they're more financially active in their in their student school? Do you think that's a good thing to where they can actually negotiate what their kids in the community are able to learn?
Right.
No, I get it. I get exactly what you mean, and to a certain extent, I do agree with you. But I'm assuming when we're talking about propaganda, the first thing that comes to my mind is you're more likely than not referring to the LGBT issues, right?
I mean, yeah, that's one of them, but like just as simple as like even more so focusing on math, reading, science, and stuff like that.
Right.
Like, that's the most important stuff. Like, everything else is just extracurricular.
No, I agree with that. I can't disagree with you on that. I agree that I feel like children's education should be more expansive too, because me personally, I believe every child has their own unique qualities. Not everybody's going to be, good in only those 4 subjects.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It should be more.
But don't you think those are the 4 subjects that they kind of need to be efficient in?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I believe they're essential, but I don't think I believe that, especially whenever you're in elementary and high school.
Hello, can you hear me? Shit. Damn, cut out again, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, can you hear me? Dang it.
I think those are very important. But once you start getting in high school or even late junior year. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yo.
Yeah, can you hear me? Oh my gosh. What is going on?
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you, sir. Sorry about that. This is insanity. Ooh,
Damn, it's still gone.
Yeah, sorry guys. Can you hear me? Oh my god. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Can you hear me?
There you go. Wow. Yeah, it dropped out for a while. You couldn't hear nothing.
Yeah, man. Sorry about that. Can you? But is it? Let's see.
Marcus, man, I know we were talking shit to each other in the chat. We all got a little hyped up. I think it's important. I think it's important whenever you make these calls, man, is that because I don't feel like we're gonna get anywhere if we just bash each other the whole time. We don't listen to each other's opinions.
No, I just do that. I just do that to reel in the callers, man. The calls usually end up pretty good in the end. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's for good content too. I get it.
Yeah, for sure.
But no, man. I think it's important to have these discussions, and everything you told me, I'll read up on, and anything I told you, I encourage you to do research on it as well.
I definitely will.
Yeah, and Preston, I want to say I really enjoyed this call. It's really cool. You seem like you definitely got a good head on your shoulders, man. I think we both want the same outcome. I just think we have different ways of getting there. And I've noticed it's like that with a lot of people. That's kind of the divide that we have. We want prosperity for the country, but I just think we have different means of getting there.
For sure. For me, it's like I said, I grew up in Middle Tennessee. Pretty much from right when I was born all the way up to late middle school. So I grew up with conservative values. It's just me personally, and to some extent, I still am conservative. Like I believe in border patrol. I believe in gun rights. All that fun stuff. But I can't get behind Trump, man. I just there's something that I just think he's a crook. I don't think he's racist like other people are claiming. He has to have some. I just don't think he cares about the average American, black or white. So.
Right.
Hey,
that's fine.
And Preston, hey, you might be right. You might be right, but and I like Trump, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't watching him like a hawk. I look at damn everything this guy does. It's definitely a lot of stuff that I don't agree with that he does. But I'd be lying if I say that I prefer Kamala over him.
Yeah, for sure.
We damn it didn't have no choice at this point because I was certainly not voting for Kamala. It's just like, and you're right to be critical of Trump. You're absolutely right. And I love that you are critical of him. But I think we should just we shouldn't count everything he do as bad, and we shouldn't judge his character because ultimately we are only hiring him for a job. This is his job. Our vote is like currency to him. We paid him to do this job, and everything he does in his personal life. Okay, that's a little shady. Yeah, okay, I don't agree with that. But at the end of the day, what is he doing, and what are the fruits of his job and his labor for us? I think that's how we can judge our president. But judging him personally, it doesn't do anything but cloud our judgment on his job. But I feel what you're saying, though, Preston. Great call, man. I appreciate you.
For sure.
Yeah, not a problem. I hope you guys just hope that we can all just communicate with each other a little bit more and I don't know, figure it out together. You feel me?
Absolutely,
Yeah,
Preston.
for sure, man. And Preston, when you get a chance, man, check out our channel as well. Choo Choo and Zaza. Choo Choo as in Chew, CHEW, Chew Food. Yeah, just check us out, man. I think you would like our content as well. We're definitely more open minded than most guys, and it's we just want to get the conversation started for sure.
Absolutely.
Hey, man, you'll catch me over there, okay? You guys have a good night.
All right.
Enjoy the rest of your calls, okay?
Yep, you too,
All right,
man.
you too,
Hey,
man.
thank you for joining, Preston.
Yeah, pleasure.
Yep.
See you later.
Let's get one more call, ladies and gentlemen. But this just goes to show that majority of the quote unquote haters that call in, we tend to agree, guys. So
Good job diffusing these people because I be right.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, you don't have to come in my chat talking crazy. Okay?
Right.
I'm just here to lay down the law.
It's literally the Saturday Night Live clip. We really agree. We just have different means of getting there.
Right. Oh, yes. Hello. You are on the air. How's it going?
Oh, I'm doing good. I've been watching your show for the last hour. You're doing an excellent job, if I might say that.
Absolutely, man. Thank you so much, sir.
Well, I'm surprised I even got a call in right now. I've been trying to get a call in, and thank you so much for even getting me in. I just want to say thank you so much for being a proud American. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Yeehaw, baby. America, baby.
Proud to
America,
be
baby.
for the least I know.
Yes, sir. America.
Anyway, this is me. I've been remarking on your channel. This is Patriot Grim, Crystal Grim. This is who's calling.
Let's go, Patriot Grim. Oh, let's go. This is Grim. Oh, you are a rock star, bro. Hey, this is one of the biggest.
You're supporting actual Americans' rights, and I appreciate that. It don't matter what color you are. It don't matter what color I am. We want what's right for America.
We bleed red, white, and blue, baby. Let's go. Yes, man. Yes, sir. This is a good guy right here, man. He's a big supporter of the show, guys. So
I like
that.
Yeah, for sure, man.
I am subbed, and I am more than happy to be subbed.
Yes, sir. Did you have a comment on any of the subjects today? Rodney Hinton.
I just wanted to tell you how awesome you are, that I appreciate you for being you, that you are spreading the positive message, you're spreading the good message, you're not playing around with these libtard fools. I want you to know that you are my brother, and that you are just an awesome person in general.
Thank you so much, Patriot Grim. you the GOAT, man, for sure.
Patriot Grim. I don't know if you follow us. Grim sounds familiar, but if you love his content, man, you probably love our content. Please check out.
Yeah, for sure.
Choo Choo and Zaza on YouTube, man. We got a lot of content as well. You know,
I'm already
here. You are?
All right, shout out to you. Shout out to Graham.
Oh, what, man? I'm saying Grim sounds familiar. I'm hearing the name. I'm like, man, that sounds familiar. I think I've seen somebody.
I've been on a lot of other people's channels, but I do appreciate you taking my call. And all I want to do is just say thank you. Thank you so much for standing up for everyday Americans and standing up against these libtard idiots who think they know better when they don't. You are one of a kind, man, and I appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Patriot Grim. I gotta say it for the white people, because if they say it, then they racist,
Right.
So I gotta say it for the white folks.
Sound like you tap dancing me.
And you know that.
Absolutely, man. Chew, any words you want to say to Grim before you head out?
Nah, man, keep doing what you're doing. You know, America first, man. We gonna get this country right one way or another.
One way or another.
I just want America to be positive and everybody to be kind to each other. That's all I want.
Amen.
Yes, sir, man. No more division. No more division. That's right.
Yep. No more division. No more.
It's very barbaric.
Yes, sir. But thank you so much, Grim, for calling to the show, man. You're a rock star, man, for sure.
Thank you for allowing my call. I appreciate that, sir.
Yes, sir. You have a good night. Mm-hmm. W Patriot Grim in the chat, guys.
Oh yeah, definitely.
W's in the chat.
I'm being called a Nazi right now. Tell me how much I'm a Nazi by calling the number 216.
A National Socialist?
Set it up, acting like Hitler.
Don't start sticking that on here. Don't start sticking. You'll get his page deactivated.
Yeah. Hey, tell me how much I am a Nazi by calling 217-486-7184, ladies and gentlemen. Please call it. I think this has to be the last call, though. So let's make it good, ladies and gentlemen.
Hit the line.
Definitely started a little later, but that's okay. We might do another one, I believe, on Thursday, guys. We might do another call show Wednesday. Oh, excuse me, not Wednesday, but Thursday.
Right.
But you, man, you might have to be my co-host for these call-in shows, bro.
Hey, this is fun.
For sure.
I love it.
Absolutely. Yep. And Patriot Grim, thank you so much. Always good seeing you, sir. 217-486-7184, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue the video before we get a call, but we just gonna skip to the negroness.
Mother people.
Yeah, call in, man.
Hinton Jr.
Call in.
is a hero. Power to my mother people. Free my mother brother. Talking about. You take Mirage, we take 10 of yours. You lucky he only took one.
This a mammy. Look
And
how crazy.
Why she look AI? She looks AI. Like, my mom looks fake.
I'm sorry, pause.
AI.
Don't she look animation? She looks fake.
Bro, she got blue hair and blue contacts in.
I'm scared.
She a fat black woman with blue hair and blue contacts in. She
Beluga. Beluga.
Look crazy. And then you can always see the whites above her pupils. That's when you know somebody crazy. The whites above their pupils.
Yeah, that's nuts. I don't know if bleach been dropped in her eyeballs since she was 10, or she got wearing contacts.
And I bet somebody
she got some contacts for the beauty supply.
I bet somebody got her pregnant.
Oh, and that'd be the worst part, though. Like, no.
No, they did.
Why?
No, they did.
Couldn't help it.
Someone.
So yes, sir. Hey guys, let's continue this video because I don't even think I can't right now.
A mother footage of my son being unalived, and y'all lied to me. What the you think I'm gonna do?
What are you gonna do? You're gonna kill an innocent person, you clown?
Shorty,
she's scaring me.
That's what you're gonna do?
Why it look weird? This video does look AI. It's so weird. Her setting is even unnatural.
Right.
Where is she at? Is she in the fucking insane asylum?
Is she even real? Is she even real?
I'm confused.
We got a $10 super chat, guys, from Frankie Lowe. What are we going to do about the Dems out of Springfield? Governor Fred Flintstone needs to be sent back to the Stone Age. They talk about J.B. Pritzker. So guys,
that fat
you must
bastard.
be in Illinois. I'm sorry.
When it comes,
hey, what you do is you leave.
Unfortunately, I voted for J.B. Pritzker when I was 18 because he said he was legalizing marijuana. That was a horrible decision.
Yeah.
That was the first politician I voted for J.B. Pritzker.
Yeah.
Really?
Horrible. Yeah, because I was 18 when he ran.
Damn, I don't even remember the first politician I voted for. It was something.
I never voted Democrat ever. I voted for Trump twice.
Good for you.
I never voted Democrat.
When
ever.
When I was the polls and voted all the way through.
Right.
I don't even remember their fucking names, bro.
Right.
I would have to look at the time of when I turned 18 and who was running that year to know who I voted for. But it was Democrat all the way through.
Yep.
A mess.
But yeah, guys.
Why do we vote? Why don't we vote Republican? Because when Republicans get in office, they mess up the office. That was the only explanation I ever.
Or they racist, or they white racist people. Remember?
Yeah, they told me they was racist.
Even Kanye, like this didn't start at Trump. You got Kanye West back in the early 2000s saying, or I don't know if it was early 2000 or 2004 when Bush got reelected or when he was first elected.
George Bush doesn't
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
That was in 05. That was in 05.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure. But yeah, W. Frankie Lowe for that $10 super chat. Y'all going crazy with the super chats today. Thank you guys so much. See, they loving the co-host, man. Now I gotta send them a cut. But let's continue this crazy video. We can take one more call or two, guys, before we head out.
What the f you think I'm gonna do? Y'all couldn't have thought in y'all motherfucking rabbit ass man that y'all was gonna lie to that man, and that man seen on that tape that boy was running, didn't have no gun in his hand, and y'all unalived that boy. Straight unalived that boy for shit in this world. So hell yeah, I'm riding the hell yeah, we riding the ride.
What you say, Chew? My bad.
Well, what's really going on in America since $2 super chat? We have 15 presidential candidates. We have options. You know what? You're right. We always have options. We definitely have always. And for our vote personally, we always have an option.
Well, the Democrats didn't have an option because they just threw Kamala old Indian ass up in there.
Right.
Yeah, the Democrats didn't want an option though.
Literally, bro.
They didn't want one. If they wanted one, they would have got one.
Let's
All you gotta do
continue.
is protest.
Please like and subscribe, guys. Don't be scared to hit that like button just because we over 50. We are almost at what? 70 likes. Smash that like button, guys. We can take one more caller. One more caller. Let's continue.
Tonight we ride with Rodney.
They shot and killed his son, and he took it upon himself to get in his car and run into a police deputy, and he unalived him also. Y'all didn't hear unalive my child, somebody getting unalive. Can't say the other word.
Okay, we have another caller, ladies and gentlemen. This might be the last call that we get for the night.
Alrighty. It's so crazy.
Yes. You are on the air. How's it going, sir?
Oh, thank you, brother. I was calling. Thank you for. I appreciate what you're doing, conservative Chicago brother.
Mm-hmm.
And I had one question for you. I want to know how was Danny doing?
Oh man, guys, I gotta show y'all this too. So, do y'all know Danny from Flip Red?
She the one with the short hair?
You talking about the bald head chick?
Or she wanna have a BBL?
There you go, Zaza. But I'm finna show you guys. Yeah, that's nuts. But yeah, I'm actually finna show you guys this video. No, because she was actually. Y'all know who Paul McKinney is, right?
Yeah. No, is he a congressman?
I'm about to show you guys right now. He's a fourth ward committee Republican committeeman. So check out this video, guys. Stay on the phone with me, sir. I just want to give him some context. Cause cause thank you for calling the show.
Call me, say what you say it now. Yeah, walk away. Bet you won't walk away. Say it. You say it. Okay. But did she call you that now? Did she call you that now?
No matter what she called.
Did she say that to you now?
She can't be up.
Did she say that to you now?
She can't be up.
Did she say that to you now?
That camera.
If you guys want to see the video, the guys that are new under my live stream right here, go under the Chicago Conservative page. You guys can watch the actual video.
This man attacked me. This man attacked me. This man attacked me.
You see this? They locked Paul McKinley stupid ass up.
Wait, so Paul McKinney's a Republican in Illinois?
He's a quote-unquote Republican committeeman in the 4th Ward.
He's one of those rhinos.
Rhinos, yeah, rhino.
Why are you fighting?
Rhino. For sure.
Doing that, bro.
Her husband actually showed up too. Her husband.
Oh, he's a police officer.
He's a former police officer too, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Ew. Yep.
I did.
So she got scratches on her face, all type of stuff, y'all. So yeah, that's
why he attacked her.
Yeah, he actually attacked her. That's crazy. Yeah.
But I think she blacked his auto. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
Why were they fighting?
So they were fighting.
So the context is this. Before I give you guys some context, guest caller, Danny is okay. Hopefully, you know, it wasn't a lot of damage. She said she's doing fine. But yeah, Paul McKinley basically didn't want Zoe to be there because Paul McKinley is actually friends with Jesse Jackson. You know, the guy that set up MLK and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So they were at this event called Rainbow Push. I don't know if True, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Rainbow Push.
Rainbow Push Coalition.
Yeah, you go.
It's linked to Kool-Aid people. Wait, what's the name? Jonestown.
Bro,
hold on.
We went to a damn African festival in Chicago. My stepdad took us to an African festival, and they had
in Washington Park.
They had them tables set up. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
I didn't think we was gonna hear
Rainbow
about them
Push
again.
Amazing.
That's crazy.
You say I didn't think we were ever gonna hear them ever again. That's tough. But yeah, guys, Danny was attacked. Paul McKinley is incarcerated, and we're waiting. Well, I think his court date is June the 2nd. But yes, caller. I'm sorry. The floor is yours, man. You can just start wherever you want to start.
Okay, thank you, brother. Yeah, I'm calling from LA to Watts. I'm calling for the Watts area, and I'm an FBA, and I'm
shout out Watts, good old Watts. Dun, 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 dun. City of LA.
That's right, brother. And most of us out here are concerned about Danny because she's very well spoken. She's beautiful. We don't like her getting scratched or hurt or nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and only a punk ass dude will lay their hands on a female. Because I know if that was my wife, I would have practiced some self-control. But if that guy wouldn't have gotten arrested, man, I would have turned green out there, dude. Trying to tell you.
Yes.
It's gonna be a lot of smashing. I ain't talking. Well, I ain't gonna go there. But yeah, man.
It's because of Danny that Tom Holman came to Chicago. Danny was behind that.
Yeah. And the crazy part is, the crazy part is, like, a lot of people think Flip Red isn't really like a real movement, but they did way more than what the hell P. Ray was doing with Chicago Red. And guys, just to add on, P. Ray actually set this up. P. Ray was there when
Don't get me started on P. Ray, okay? Because I just seen the questionable tweet about her.
Okay. Right? Yeah, Piss Ray.
A whole separate subject.
Are you talking about that breastfeeding? She is so weird. She is so weird, bro. Chad. Chad. She literally said she'd been breastfeeding her child in public until she turned 4 years old. So you got this poor girl sucking on a nipple till she's 4?
That's gross.
Look, bro. See, the thing with that is you can't look when you breastfeeding. Yes, it's natural. Yes, it's necessary. But we also understand that women have secondary sexual traits. That means that your breasts are a sexual trait. That means that when your breasts pop out, men will look.
There you go.
It's to attract a sexual.
They gonna get hard too. They gonna get hard.
Right. If you have titties, men are gonna look. They don't care what size they are. Men are gonna look.
Yeah.
Okay, you're breastfeeding. Cover it. Why can't you cover that shit?
Or go to the bathroom.
Right.
Just go to the bathroom.
Bro, because
I can guarantee if it was a bunch of old, if it's basically a retirement home somewhere with a bunch of old men, she wouldn't want to whip her titty out all of a sudden. She want to cover up and go in a nursery room somewhere. Oh, I thought it was freedom. I thought she didn't want to cover your baby up.
Exactly.
It's all a lie.
There you go.
It's a facade.
It's a trick.
Absolutely.
Don't listen to
anything else you want to say, caller? I'm sorry, we have branched off a little bit. But I definitely seen that tweet.
I was disturbed.
What you guys are doing out there in Chicago, and we're watching and we're pulling for you, and we want you to keep pushing. And we started to noticing that things are beginning to happen. You're getting your messages going all across the nation.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
We see what you're doing, and you haven't given up the fight. And we're proud of you guys. Keep up the good work. And if you talk to Gary, tell her that Gary from LA asked her how she was doing, and we're praying for her.
Gary from good old Watts, man. I'll let her know.
Good old Watts, brother. to land my plane. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you're getting ready to go off the air.
Mhm.
Thank you for taking my call, brother. God bless you. I'm going to land my plane.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, thank you so much, bro, for calling in. This don't happen without you guys.
Have a good night.
Thank you, brother.
Yep.
Good night.
Hey, Gary said put that word in for him.
Oh, God.
LA.
Yes, sir.
International bands?
Put that
Or
word in for
national bands? Okay. Love to see it.
I know, right? But guys, believe it or not, that is the end of the show today. We have been streaming for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
But we did get some calls and we finally got there. We had some interesting calls. We had like what, one debate. Well, I'll say a debate. But my guy, what was his name? Preston. He was actually a pretty cool guy. Very, very cool guy, Preston.
He was looking for the truth for sure. He was definitely looking for the truth.
A truth seeker.
Yeah.
I feel like he may have been betrayed by the Republican Party. He definitely has like seen some shit that he doesn't like in the Republican Party.
Yeah, for sure.
And I understand it, and I think that's why that's the thing. We troll niggas in the chat, but when we talk, it's like, okay,
let's have a conversation like adults, right?
All right, I'll give you.
I agree.
Yeah, let's hash it out. You know,
let's not talk about race.
And Preston was really trying to get to that. You know, he's trying to get to that
common ground. Yeah,
and I appreciate Preston.
So shout out Preston.
And he was willing to say, oh, you know, the stuff I was saying. Yes, it's making sense. But like we said, he just has a difference on how to get there. He's trying a different route. Maybe what he thought was the route didn't go through because Republicans, rhinos, you know, that's perfectly fair, you know?
Yeah.
That's why it shouldn't be about party. It should be about Christ.
Yeah, it's not about party.
There you go, man. There you go. But who tends to lead? But I got to say this. Who tends to, you know, lead more to Christ, or who leans more to Christ?
Undoubtedly the right.
Yeah. There you go.
Undoubtedly. Because the left are 100% just
devil worshiping, Cthulhu worshiping, baby sacrificing.
I'll take
my
chances on the right, for sure.
Baal, basically. Baal.
No, Baal, bro. All that.
All the people.
All that.
All the
golden calf.
But yes, guys. Thank all of the supporters tonight. You guys have been absolutely amazing. Thanks to the co-host, the official co-host to the call-in show, Choo Choo, man. You know, the people love you. They love us. We got Ohana saying, God bless the Chicago Conservative and everyone in the chat. Oh, thank you, Ohana. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
I love you guys. Choo, do you have any last words?
Nah, man. If y'all enjoyed the intake, if y'all enjoyed the input from me and my beautiful wife, the co-host, check us out, Choo Choo and Zaza on YouTube. You feel me? You know, we pretty based over here as well.
Right, we're Nazis, guys. We're Nazis.
Right, you know, slash. Yeah.
Christ is king.
Christ is king.
Don't ever forget it.
If you love Christ, you'll love us, and we appreciate the guys that tuned in for sure.
Absolutely, guys. So that is going to be the end of the live stream, guys. Thank you guys so much for doing this. Zaza, we didn't even know you was going to be in, but you definitely was very, very, very helpful.
Celebrity guest star.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yes, man, I really appreciate this. And Chew, please, bro, I damn near can't even do this without you no more, man. We got to keep doing this, bro.
Hey, I'm down, man. This is right in the sweet spot before work on tomorrow. So if you try and do it tomorrow, let's do it.
Absolutely, bro. We can do it tomorrow. Yes, sir. But if I missed any other super chats or anything like that, I am sorry. I appreciate all the love and support from you guys. Check out Choo Choo and Zaza's YouTube channel. Please hit that subscribe button for the Chicago Conservative. Please go over there on Choo Choo's and Zaza's channel and subscribe to them as well. They are from Chicago, guys, so they actually know the struggles and the hardships, you know, of being born and raised in Chicago, Illinois. So it's not just me, guys. I'm not just the only one. And Flip Red and all them, you know, like they're Chicago natives as well.
Right, and y'all know.
And actually, me and Zaza actually went to the same liberal-ass high school.
You went to Comer?
Mr. Planasack was my advisor, bro.
No way! What?
James Troopus.
Bro, Mr. Planasack, what's up?
He was he was, yeah.
He taught. I took a class called ECS, English Collegiate Studies.
Yeah, that was my advisor.
Wait, when did you graduate?
I didn't graduate from that liberal-ass school. I left.
Oh, you transferred.
I transferred. I couldn't do it.
Wow.
They tried to turn me.
Oh, wow.
They tried to turn me, bro. I couldn't do it. Yeah, man. I graduated from Longwood on 95th.
I remember Longwood.
Yeah.
We played y'all in football one time. You play football?
I played senior year, yeah. I probably did play you.
Oh, we might have. Hold on.
We might have seen each other on the field.
Hold on.
I was a running back. Yeah, I was running back and linebacker.
I don't think I was playing linebacker at that time. I might have been DN. Well, we definitely played y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
I remember thinking that
we won conference that year too, man. We won conference that year.
We won in y'all conference, but we played y'all like scrimmage or something.
Oh wait, was you what high school you go to?
We went to Harlan.
Oh, I think y'all bust our ass.
I didn't want to say it.
Yeah, y'all bust our ass, bro. Y'all bust our ass for sure. Y'all got some big ass behemoths over there, man. What y'all be eating over there? What the hell?
Man, damn chicken sandwiches, like 50 protein.
For sure.
Wow.
Sliding Edge says, I'm waiting to see the Chicago's conservative run for mayor. Hey.
Hey,
if you're going to remain over there, you need to run for mayor because they don't have any hope over there.
You and Dennis need to do something for sure.
I'm going to tell my mom to vote for you.
At this point, y'all the only hope. Because as we can see that everybody else that claim to be conservative or Republican, they frauds.
It's hell.
You and Dennis are the only two people I see that can really lead Chicago in the right direction.
Yeah.
Literally.
And then it's like I could have been a sellout because y'all know they gave P. Ray 50 G's to be quiet. They gave her $50,000 just to shut up because they thought that Flip Red and Chicago Red was the same group, right? So they didn't know that Flip Red and Chicago Red was two separate groups. So I'm guessing they thought that P. Ray was in charge of the whole, the whole circus that's going on. So they paid P. Ray, not knowing that Flip Red is a whole nother organization. You know what I'm saying? So now she looking stupid. She claiming she a MAGA, but she Democrat by night, guys. So yeah, they definitely working over there.
She got paid off.
And she sent Paul McKinney to attack Danny and Zoe and them too. So yeah, they working.
Bro, what are we doing in Chicago, bro?
They're working.
Chicago is playing mad games.
Oh my goodness, bro. Hey, have you seen the Avengers, the Marvel movies when Thanos came out at the end? He said he grabbed the gauntlet, said, "Fine, I'll do it myself."
I'll do it myself. That's a meme, yeah.
That needs to be you, bro.
That's
please.
you.
Yeah.
Please, because
absolutely.
These niggas can't do nothing right, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah. This is what Thanos say. It's inevitable.
It's inevitable, bro.
Thanks.
Oh,
but yeah, man. Let's end it right there, guys. Cause I don't want to take nobody time up. Do I got work tomorrow? I think I do. But we can still do another one tomorrow, guys. If you guys want to do another call-in show, the people love these. They love these call-in shows for sure.
It's hard, so.
Yeah.
What's not to love?
For sure. I got an awesome smile. Thank you for once. Okay. But I love you guys, and we'll see you guys probably tomorrow, guys, with the new co-host, Choo Choo, because he know what he be talking about. He's very articulate. He's smart. He's young. He cut his dread, so he's white now. I need to get white too.
He's whitewashed. He's whitewashed.
I'm called that black, but when you see me, I'm white.
Right. Wait a minute. I'm white. But all right, guys. That's enough. That's enough trolling. We'll see you guys tomorrow on my live stream, and I'm out of here, guys. Peace.
All right.